Yeah, Will, here it's day 50, storm day today. The wind really whistled last night, and a lot of snow came down. Um, I really sleep good during storms like that, almost like being rocked by your mother. And I slept really solid. Woke up about 7, kind of late for me, but I thought, well, I'll just go for it. The thought of sitting in the tent for a day wasn't too appealing, so I started like a normal day, prepared my lunch in thermoses. I always prepare two thermoses, one with soup, one with this dried milk and chocolate, and then one with tea. And pretty much a normal day. Then when it came time to go out, I kept all my gear inside, went outside, and spent about an hour, a little bit more, digging out the camp. There's huge drifts around the tent. The canoe was part of a big drift. I dug that out, and the other sleds were buried. And then when it came time to leave, the weather got even worse. I couldn't see at all, so I figured, well, it wouldn't be prudent here to travel. If I was on a large lake or a river I could just follow, I certainly could have traveled. But I'm almost on the top of this plateau doing this detour around the U on the Icatac River. And there's a whole maze of lakes up here. They're kind of helter-skelter. They don't follow any particular line. So I have to have a GPS and a lot of crossings like that where I'll have to relay. And on weather like this, it would have been just too difficult. When I'm doing a relay, you've got to really keep track of where your last relay was, so you don't get misplaced between your loads. The temperature here is not really dangerous. You could easily last the night here if you did get separated. It's not like a month ago. A month ago, if you got separated, you had about an hour or so, unless you kept running in circles for the whole night, which would be impossible. But it's not dangerous weather that way, but it's right around the freezing point. It's real wet snow. It's warm, but it's wet. So I came back to the tent and I just set up. The tent was very comfortable. On a day like this, there's still heat coming from the clouds from the sun, even though you can't see the sun. So the inside of the tent was dry, walls were dry, sleeping bags were dry. A normal storm day in the cold weather, very miserable. The tent is either frosted or dripping, or sleeping bags are frozen. You can't dry anything, but this was just heavenly. So I laid around in real dry comfort. Most of the day I just laid, and my body is so relaxed from the extreme workout I've had. And so I laid and listened to the wind. I love the sound of the wind in the tent, and I didn't even feel my body. I was awake, but not almost there physically. I didn't feel at all, but just kind of in this meditative, comfortable, very soothing mode, just listening to the weather. And so I'm hoping tomorrow will be a little better. We'll see. There's a few signs of that this may lift, and so I'm on I'll be on the other north end of the Icatac River, and I'm detouring that U. So I should be coming out on that in a couple of days. So this is Will on day 50. Over and out.